She's looking for response like Nike or Converse. She ran into a monster like Scarface and Nino. I'm James with the bomb. For the money, I'm Al Pacino. I know I'm looking wrong, yeah, I'm cashing out like casino. I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Got your bitch stroking my ego. Hit it like the frito when I'm smoking on this Nico. No, this money don't make itself. I gotta make this money. Yes, I'm looking to the sky. Got my feet to the ground. I am rolling up a pound. Smoking now. There's this money on my mind. Tell me stress don't make a sound. If you feel it's going down, automatic rounds will become the.
All right, y'all. As you can see, we are here live in the building, the new building that is. As you can see, temporary new building. As always, it is your boy, Madicals, aka ThugDog, aka my shit's not written on the board, so I don't know what the fuck to say. AKA McCardle Sandwich.
Classic. You got it.
That's it. That's all I can remember right now, guys. Sorry, courtesy of Plugger. And as always, he is back. A lot of people thought he wouldn't return for a second season, but he's here. My boy.
Yeah, you can't kill me off that quick off the series.
Yeah,
good to be back, boys. It's your boy Lolo, aka the Big Slitch, and yeah, man, we out here again for season 2, right? Season 2. Episode number I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's episode 1 of season 2.
Oh,
that's how we gotta know. You know,
that's way easier to keep track of. For sure.
Yeah. Just too much of these French cookies.
Yeah. Oui.
I needed your French accent because you know mine's not that good yet.
Oh, wait. I was about to say some Cajun shit, really. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say, I think.
You were going to go, you felt like for New Orleans style?
I was going to say, BAM!
Are you Emerald? Is Emerald French?
I think he's, I don't know if he's from New Orleans, but I know he cooked in Louisiana Live. That's like where he got his culinary start, I think.
So we're just switching from France to New Orleans?
I don't know if that's true, but... Well, as a Cajun, Cajun's not French.
That's true, but we were on the
fake French.
It is fake French, huh?
Yeah, I guess in a way.
There's the French Quarters in New Orleans.
Right.
I think didn't the French own New Orleans for a long time?
It was like a whatever French port or whatever you want to something like that. Yeah, it was a French.
They didn't own them. They did.
The Louisiana Purchase. Yeah, that was from France.
Yeah,
you're right. That was like the hub. That's because as far as I know, right? That's like
I
the
remember seeing
French.
signs like from the 1600s and shit, like certain buildings.
Yeah, they had they use that EAU a lot at the end of words, right? That French got the
like oy vey.
Yeah. Nah, that's Jewish.
Oy vey is Jewish? Oh yeah, it is. I'm stupid as fuck. My buddy's gonna kill me when he sees this. Which reminds me that he has matzo ball soup weed right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From the dispensary.
That's crazy.
Fits in perfectly though. All right, I think we got off track here with because of these French cookies. That's what the weed does to you. Courtesy of who?
Plugger.
Plugger. Speaking of
long live the plug.
Long live the Plugger.
Hey, yeah, Plugger. Yeah. It's gonna be the mystery Plugger.
He's on Telegram. He's already out. He outed himself.
Pretty sure that's the opposite of being outed. I think that's like the most encrypted app of all time.
Well, hey, that's what we got producers for. They can cut what they want. Well, I mean, that won't be the only new addition this year. We do have also the long-awaited return. Ooh, look at that fire. Long-awaited return of, speaking of that fire, we got Jerogi Nelson coming back.
Jerogi Nelson coming back.
Jerogi Fool Nelson.
Okay.
That is, and other than that, I think we're basically going to be staying the same. If not, maybe 1 or 2 more people dropping out or joining.
Yeah.
I had a couple people leave,
Right.
Not everyone is here to stay for the long run, so
there's like some level of normal turnover at the end of the league. You know?
Yeah. You know, people get too much leagues, and they eliminate. Usually, they eliminate the more expensive ones first. So as soon as I tried to raise the price on them, they fucking hightailed it out of here.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what the final roster is going to be for this.
I mean, I kind of am too. It's always cool to get a good change up. You know, nobody likes to play with the same people all the time.
I love surprises too. So if there's somebody in there that like a wild card or something, I didn't really know that they were up for being in the league. So
that's true.
I like getting surprised.
I mean, we tried to get you back, but your schedule is conflicting.
I feel like at the stage of my career, I feel like I'm better served to be in in a more front office role.
You've already paid your dues. You got too many.
Being a head coach, being a manager is tough. There's a lot of hours spent watching tape, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't live that lifestyle anymore. I gotta spend more time with my family, and.
No, I dig it. I wish, honestly, sometimes I wish I could have that mindset, because you know me, bro. 20 plus leagues or bust.
Yeah, that's what I love about you, though. You're fucking balls in, dog. You go for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, balls deep, all day.
Yeah.
That's the motto we stay by. So how you digging the new setup? The temporary setup?
I like it, man. For a temporary setup, it's not bad, really. And I don't know if you mentioned, but the reason why it's temporary setup is because we're getting our very own podcast studio built out as we speak.
It's gonna probably take some time, but it's getting done. We'll show you snippets when they're available.
It might take an indefinite amount of time. Who knows? These things take time. That's the point.
No, not indefinite.
Okay.
It's time. That's all we need.
It'll happen.
Yeah. Keep waiting, just like
it'll be done at some point.
You wait for your fucking shows every week. You can wait for the new studio.
Exactly.
The Boys. You watched that one?
I don't know. I've seen a couple. I've seen like the first 2 episodes of that one. I haven't stuck with it.
This guy.
But I keep hearing. I don't really watch TV, man. I really don't.
Another aspect where I say again. I wish I was just like you.
If I'm watching on something on TV, it's sports, man. Really, that's it.
See, and that's why we go. That's why you're the guru, huh? And we go to you for any sports related questions.
I don't watch a lot of tape, but when I do, I watch all of it.
All right. So, what do you think about the Tampa Bay Devil Rays this year?
So
I'm sleep as fuck because I called them the Devil Rays, and they're called just the Rays.
They are just called the Rays now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the story about why they changed that, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was like a push by the Catholic delegation of Tampa Bay or what it was, but or just the divine power of God just made them change the name.
Maybe it was the Seventh-day Adventists of Tampa Bay.
They just knocked on the door of the fucking Tampa Bay, and they're like, "Oh, hey guys,
listen,
we're here to talk to you about it."
But after they changed, did they win a championship? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think they won. I think they made it to the World Series.
Hey,
they beat the Red Sox in the AL pennant game.
So that's why you remember specifically.
Do you remember that? I don't. They might have. If they did win, I forgot about it completely. So that's how irrelevant the Tampa Bay Rays are to me.
That's true. And again, that's why we go to you for all things sports.
Yep.
All right. What else are we getting into? This is going to be we're still a little early for football season. I haven't even got my leagues together. People don't even know it exists, I guess. We had, Casey. You'll remember the all great Casey, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He was calling John and was like, yeah, I guess I'm not in Matt's league anymore. And we're just like, John's like, what are you talking about? He's like, man. He's like, that's typical Matt fashion. He's going to call you the day before the kickoff saying, hey, come to the draft.
The draft is tomorrow.
The draft is right now. If you don't get here, you're out.
Oh, you can't make it? Sorry.
You're shit out of luck. We're going to auto-draft your team.
Yeah. At this point, is it that bad to have your team auto-drafted? Like, how...
Believe it or not, one year...
how much worse could it really be?
It depends, really, because there was the one year where I got fucked in a league, and that was the only team that went to a championship was the team that got auto-drafted. So, you never know. Could do wonders for you. I mean, somebody like Casey, you might benefit from it.
Right. Even me, I'll admit it. I'm down for auto draft, really. Yeah. As long as it doesn't do nothing stupid like pick a kicker 5th round for me or something.
Well, it might not 5th round, but it's always
or double pick.
Excuse me. That's the thing.
A kicker or something like that.
Nah, it doesn't double pick, but auto draft is always gonna just always pick the best person available, and it's always gonna fill positions.
So you can't set no type of like parameters.
Oh, yeah, you could. You can set. Well, you can set people.
Like no tight end before round 4. You can't set those types of like parameters. Type shit.
Maybe in the sleeper app. Shout out sleeper.
Hey, if no one's done that, some app developer do that shit.
Shit, can we develop it?
Possibly.
The Wookiesburg fantasy app.
Yes.
We'll get our tech guy to work on that shit. We got a tech guy, don't we?
We do have a tech guy.
We got multiple tech guys.
We have multiple, but only one of them that really is probably like knows what he's doing.
Would that be Braulio?
We've had him as a guest on the show already, yeah.
You know, he has an invitation to the league. If you're watching, I did send you a message. You haven't responded to me yet. But I do remember you were on the waiting list, so if you're still interested.
Right.
I forgot to ask you about that, actually, because I didn't have I texted him on Telegram.
I don't know anything about that app. I don't know if you...
Well, remember, he was the one that randomly hit me up when I first downloaded it. He's like,
okay.
Welcome to the resistance, bro.
My fucking God.
It's a cool app. I'm sure you've heard of it. Telegram, shout out. Soon to be sponsored.
Shout out Telegram. Or maybe...
Don't shout out Telegram.
Shout back Telegram. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I've never used it, but it sounds pretty cool, I guess. I do use WhatsApp a little bit, though. I hate that shit, though. I feel like people that use WhatsApp, if you're in the U.S. and using WhatsApp, like, get the fuck off that shit, bro. Like, it's an extra app for what?
Damn, like, producers are about to have your ass.
For what? International is the only thing I'll allow, really.
That's true.
Just text, dude. Just text.
I know. You're right about that, though. That's just like
it's
my
right
family.
there. It's right
I can
there.
only message you on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah. Tell my sister if you want.
Facebook Messenger, that's like the worst.
Oh. I know, because you have to download the app.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I deleted my whole Facebook.
Well, I didn't delete my Facebook, but I don't use it. I don't have the Facebook app.
Yeah.
I don't use it, but my mom keeps up with it for me. Shout out Deborah McCardle. Keeping the Facebooks on lock. She be on that song. I think it's called Song Pop or some shit.
Candy Crush? Oh, I remember Song Pop way back in the day.
Yeah, she used to play Farmville.
Yeah. I used to play Tetris on Facebook back in college. Yeah, I used to be in the computer lab in college fucking playing Tetris.
Tetris used to be the most sold game of all time.
In like 1991?
No, like until like past 10 years. Minecraft finally beat it out.
I had a Tetris for Game Boy too.
That was the gimmick, so it came with Game Boys. So that's what got them a lot of their sales. But yeah, Minecraft actually is the most sold game of all time.
I never got into that game.
Sleep, bro. Sleep as fuck.
For real?
Hell yeah, that game's the GOAT.
It looks stupid.
It looks so stupid. The first time I ever seen my little brother play it, I seen him playing, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are you playing? Literally, just like that, bro. And then he's just like, and I picked it up, and I was like, holy fuck.
What's so good about it?
You could just do anything. Like, you could legit do anything. Like, you just people build, like, legit full replicas of, like, New York City and like, crazy shit.
How do you do that, though?
You just build it with the fucking... So that's why, since the game looks so stupid, and what they lack in the graphics, they make up for in, like, I don't even know the word, like, what you can do in the game, basically. So that's why you can build all types of shit and do all kinds of...
Like, how does it look like New York if it's all, like, crappy looking or whatever?
You have to see it. You just have to, like, look up a video. Here, we're going to show you a clip right here. New York Minecraft. Tell me that's not legit.
I guess. I don't think it would look that much really like the city.
It's nuts, bro. People go crazy in Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
And nowadays it teaches kids, like, kids can learn, like, coding and shit with that shit.
From Minecraft?
Yeah.
What, What platform do you play that on?
You can play on anything.
It's like it's available on it.
On anything. Obviously, if you want to do the coding part, you have to be on the computer.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have used it to.
Help their kids with coding and shit. At the beginning.
That's where like the super nerds come from. Like if you're good at Minecraft, you're basically like a savant or something.
Not really, because you're good at Minecraft, you just have to have a creative mind.
Right.
Because even when I had my shit, I like built all kinds of dumb shit. I built a big ass tree house.
But I feel like if you're doing some crazy shit like building that city, it takes like discipline too, though. Like not everybody has both of those things, right?
That's true too.
Like the Dolphins, they don't have talent or heart.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You're talking about a different Dolphins team.
Man, hey, maybe.
I know the haters are out and flocking this year, boy. Especially the Tua haters, baby. They are not playing around right now.
There's some, bro, I don't even like hate Tua or nothing like that, man. It's like there really are some people out there that are straight hating on this team, bro. Like, yo, I don't get it.
I don't either, man.
And it's fans of the team, really. Like,
oh yeah, well you got to think, bro. Like fans of the team, half of them aren't even real. So of course
they can't be, right?
Shit.
Like, how can you? It's definitely like the whatever you really think of Tua aside, you have to admit that it's really an improvement on anything remotely in the,
That's what I'm
past
saying.
history.
Like,
so how can you be this like?
I remember the Cleo Lemons and fucking, Joey Harringtons and Chad Penningtons and all these people. I remember all of them. Like, I lived through all of that shit. So, Jay Fiedler, AJ Feely. Jesus.
Would you want any of those over Tua?
No.
The answer is no.
No.
So,
not even who, I think, Chad Pennington might, or one of them gave us a winning season and brought us to
Chad Pennington had a, pretty good season. What Tom Brady
was it, like, fucking 3,000 yards?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah.
Tua can do that shit with his other arm.
Would you even take Ryan Tannehill over Tua? And I don't mean Ryan Tannehill the way he's played in Tennessee. I meant Ryan Tannehill the way he played in Miami.
Okay, I'm glad you specified because yes,
because that's what we're talking about. Really, that's what
I knew. I knew Ryan Tannehill was on his way to being good, and it happened as soon as he left. But yes, I want Tua as my guy. I want him over anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and people keep throwing out the Justin Herbert shit. Fuck Justin Herbert, bro.
I mean, he's good too. It's like they can both be like good.
Yeah, but people are saying like, the Dolphins could have Justin Herbert.
Maybe. I mean,
no, I guess because I think like actually.
No, right, for sure. Yeah.
I guess in the draft.
But I mean, like, yeah, maybe he can be good. Whatever.
Who knows if he would be good on that team?
Whatever.
Like the same way Ryan Tannehill switched teams and fucking became a god.
Yeah.
West Coast time god. Never lost a game in the West Coast.
For real?
Yeah. In the West Coast time. So.
There's something about that.
I don't know what it is, but.
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I was gonna say fucking altitude or what is fucking barometer stuff. It's the atmospheric pressure, dog.
I just think it's all the weed he smokes when he goes over there.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Alright.
Definitely. You don't think my boy Tannehill is blazing up when he goes?
I mean, I don't know.
That boy's blazing up the same way you be trailblazing.
Isn't he Christian?
Aren't I Christian?
Huh?
I said, aren't I Christian?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's what my dad says, I think.
Fair enough.
Or maybe he says Catholic. But what does Christian and Catholic have to do with smoking? I know Jews that smoke.
Oh no, for sure. I meant like I thought he was like he looks like the type of dude that's from like I don't know Texas or something deep into like Bible study type.
He definitely looks like that, but
he kind of sounds like that too. To be honest.
Yeah, but that boy was in Miami for like 7 years, so he got that hood in him.
He got that dog in him. You think?
I mean, he didn't live here long enough to have that dog.
Yeah,
he ain't no UD, so. Boy.
Nah, definitely not.
I mean, no. Then again, no.
He was here for like 7, 8 years, something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, at that point, shit.
He was close to having that dog in.
Right.
The fans didn't want him to have that dog.
Yeah, but at that point, I feel like you had seen enough of him to where it's like kind of warranted at that point. It's like, all right, bro, we gotta try something new at this point.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm fine, and that's why I think Tua is probably gonna be my sleeper pick, my sleeper quarterback pick this year. You know, I usually always try to go with that 8-9 killer.
Yeah.
I've been spot on the past 2 years, bro.
Who was your quarterback last year?
Thomas Brady.
Quite good.
Yeah.
MVP contender.
Yeah. People were letting that man slip and slide down.
People hate on that man to this day, man.
Bro, nobody will
whether it's
ever,
in fantasy, whether it's in real life.
And like I say it all the time, like, and then people will just be like, oh, well, I only hate him because he acts like he has something to prove. And it's like, bro, that whole sentence is contradicting itself. Like, if you weren't
so does
hating
Michael
him,
Jordan, so does Kobe Bryant.
but like, bro,
you don't hate these people, so does Shaq.
if you didn't hate him, he wouldn't have anything more to prove.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like, you keep hating him for no reason. So he keeps trying to, like...
Life finds a way to just, like, you know... And these people are oblivious to that.
But I've also said, like, I think I've said this before, probably on the podcast, where I've realized that most of the people that hate him, it's because their quarterback is also really good, but will just never be considered Tom Brady. So that's why they're butthurt.
There were so to your point, there's always like whenever there's like a designated GOAT in an era, everybody else below that who, hey man, they could be pretty fucking good. They're always going to be looked at as like secondary.
But Tom Brady's not the GOAT of an era. That guy is the GOAT of a GOAT.
Yeah.
So that's why it's different.
Yeah. So like all the like Peyton Manning is the best case to make out of all those people.
Yeah.
Right? But like there's like people like Phillip Rivers, people like
P. River.
INT River, people like Donovan McNabb, people like all these great quarterbacks, Tony Romo, all these great quarterbacks are like we're great quarterbacks, but like it didn't matter. Even Ben Roethlisberger, and he won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, and their names will never be mentioned.
And it was like yeah, for sure. Like like how far down the list would you have to go to be like for you to mention like, hey, who's possibly the greatest quarterback of all time? Oh, Ben Roethlisberger. Like you got to get pretty far down that list.
Yeah.
And he's won multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And possibly Super Bowl MVPs. I don't know. Maybe Hines Ward won one. I don't really remember. I think Hines Ward might have won a Super Bowl MVP.
I feel like for some reason, like a defensive player actually might be on my mind.
Palomalu?
Maybe, but I don't know.
I would think. Yeah, we'd have to check that.
Producers, maybe
we'd have to check that. If the producers can let us know while I talk to give them some time.
I forgot. We got phones right here, baby.
Oh, nice.
We'll just keep it going while we look this up.
Yeah, look that shit up,
bro.
Wait,
what were we looking up?
So, Ben, who won the Super Bowl MVP the year the Steelers won it?
Super Bowl MVP when the Steelers won the Super Bowl.
I want to say it was 2006.
And she's not even listening to me.
I want to say it was 2006.
Right, so we got this one. So when the Steelers defeated the Seahawks in 2005, the MVP was Hines Ward.
Yeah, see?
And this is why we go to you for all things sports.
I'm the guru, bro.
And then what about the other Super Bowls?
So that one I want to say was Ben Roethlisberger. But you said it might have been a defensive player, so maybe like James Harrison. James Harrison you think won it? Maybe he had like crazy sacks or something.
Oh wait, I just ended up going to some crazy ass old Super Bowl, bro. Franco Harris, fullback, MVP.
Lynn Swan.
No, Franco Harris, the fullback, was the.
Oh my
I clicked on the wrong one.
Frank the Tank. Franco the Tanko. I don't know what the fuck I just said.
You said Frank the Tank?
Yeah. Am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know who Frank the Tank is.
Alright, me neither. We're Gucci then. So, I mean, who did they beat in the second Super Bowl?
Oh, fuck me, bro.
What?
I think Santonio Holmes was the other MVP.
Oh my god.
Because of that catch.
Right.
The catch that wasn't a catch.
That end zone catch?
Yeah, the catch that wasn't a catch.
The
I forgot about that, bro.
So he won it for real?
Yes, Antonio Holmes won that shit, bro.
So yeah, so you see, two receivers won it over the quarterback each time. So really,
yeah, but
you can't even
one of
mention
those isn't real.
That one?
Yeah, that was not a catch.
Why wasn't it a
He didn't
catch?
die by that.
Why wasn't it again? I don't remember.
Because his foot was on top of his other foot. It never touched the ground. You don't remember the toe drag swag, maybe? So,
all these other quarterbacks just seem mediocre when you have someone like Brady as like the other end of that spectrum, like right smack right there.
yeah, bro, and they say he cheated for two. You can even say if he did cheat at two of them, and you want to take those away, he still got more than everybody.
Even if at this point, you know what I mean. At this point, I wouldn't even deny that he cheated. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you that the Patriots organization cheated because it was proven to like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so they definitely cheated. Like, did he cheat? I don't know if that is accurate. So if me as a Patriots fan am willing to admit that, yeah, the organization did some shit, at the same time, I feel like you have to give me like that Deflategate shit is bullshit.
Bullshit.
So you have to. There's a give and take.
That shit was.
I'll admit we did some shit, but Deflategate was bullshit.
Bro, Deflategate was always weird to me, anyways, because like, so what was it? They took some air out of the balls to make it easier to what?
To grip, for him to throw, for him to
so
grip.
for him to throw.
And possibly to catch it as well.
No, so either or. It's only going to help one or the other.
Right.
If it has too little of air, I think it's only going to help him throw it, and it's going to be harder for them to catch it.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought.
Right.
Because I would hate catching flat balls.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it's less so he could grip it better, I think was the thing.
Yeah, because he
supposedly.
Yeah, because I like gripping big firm balls.
Yeah. Right.
You don't like that?
When I grip my balls, I like them to be firm. I mean, yeah.
On the weekend, you don't just go around grabbing your buddy's big firm balls?
Yeah, you're right. I do that pretty often. I never really thought about it. It was just...
As like a prank, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
Yeah, of course everybody does a prank. Yeah, prank.
And then maybe sometimes you slip a finger in this bubble.
Hey, man. Kevin Federline, damn, bro. That dude, that motherfucker was an inspiration, bro. That motherfucker.
he was every man's inspiration.
Yo,
just a regular old guy. And now he's Britney Spears' baby daddy,
bro.
Giving Britney Spears headaches all the time.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's what baby daddies do.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's true.
I wouldn't know, to be honest with you, but...
Yeah, me neither. But anyways, man, these French cookies, it's the spot, bro.
These French cookies got me feeling a little, you know what I mean, je parle un peu le français, mais je ne parle pas très bien. Like, you know, it's not, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever, is what I'm saying. But, like, only when I hit this shit. It brings out the French in me, like the French Alps.
The Swiss Alps.
It gets me high like the French Alps. Swiss Alps, too. Yeah.
I've only been there. I've never been to the French Alps.
Right. I mean, you see one Alps, you see them all, really.
That's true. How big is your Alps?
I got 5 Alps.
5 Alps, bro?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got 17 quarter Alps.
Holy shit. That's a lot. I wonder what Alps is short for. Alpine, right? Oh shit, Alpine. That's not even that long of a fucking word, bro, for you to minimize it. I think so. Alpine peaks.
Who knows?
Because it's mountains, right? So Alpine.
That's true.
That's a trivia question right there, bro.
That is going to be. Speaking of trivia, though, we are going to add some trivia into the league this year. Going to try to mix some shit up, do some cool new shit.
For sure.
Do a little trivia. Might try to raise the price, the entry fee,
and do some more bonuses throughout the week.
That'll be fun. I'm sure we'll do some like live trivia on the podcast maybe too.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'd be totally down.
We got to figure out how to work it though.
Because I would definitely beat you in
You
trivia.
beat me
Yeah, for
in
sure.
sports trivia, in football trivia,
In any type of trivia.
any type of trivia.
Any type of trivia.
All right, we'll see about that.
As long as we like, if we do like a 2 out of 3 or something, like of different like types of trivia for sure.
Maybe.
You might get me a football
Same
trivia.
thing.
I'm not gonna lie. You might get me a football trivia. I'll give you that. But I'm willing to do it.
What about that pickleball trivia?
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about that.
Yeah, you've been playing though, right?
I have been playing pickleball. Yeah.
We have been. I don't know if you guys have heard. You know, hopefully pretty soon we're gonna have the official Wookiesburg Pod team.
Yeah, as we've recently gotten into it. That's just pretty fun, really.
There's a lot of
really
fun.
enjoy it.
I'm sure you by the time this podcast airs, you guys will be like, oh, you guys are all late as fuck, but we've been playing pickleball for ages.
Yeah. It's been around for a long ass time, apparently, but I haven't really. I've
not
only
too
heard
long.
of it
I think
recently.
it is a newer sport. I suppose it's only like 60 years old.
Oh yeah, that's it. Is pickleball an Olympic sport?
Not yet, but it will be. Mark my words.
For sure. I see it. Yeah. There's nothing like whacking a few balls around.
Oh man, that's all I have to do is whack a couple balls around.
I love the sound when you whack that ball.
And just that little smack it makes. Yeah. That does almost sound like a pickleball.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That hollow smack of that fucking.
Yeah. Must have been.
Wood.
Pickleball was definitely invented by men.
Yeah.
A woman would not name it that shit.
Yeah, that's too fucking stupid of a name.
Kind of is a weird name.
I was trying to explain to my family in Argentina like what pickleball was. So I went online and tried to find the translation of what pickleball was, and it's just called pickleball. but pickle isn't even a word, so I wonder how they pronounce it. I wonder if it's like pickleball. That's the new Spanish word of the week is going to be pickleball.
Pickleball.
Oh man, they don't even know what the fuck pickle is.
Well, yeah. Thinking about holding a pickleball tournament for the draft order. Don't know if that's fair or not.
That would be crazy. Everyone would have to be able to meet up for it though.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit ambitious.
But then I would get guaranteed first pick because nobody in the league can beat me.
That's true. That's true. What about a tic-tac-toe competition for draft order?
Ooh. Those never lose. Those never. No.
Maybe.
I play 100 games of tic-tac-toe with you, and the only way it ends is if you lose.
Really? You won't lose at tic-tac-toe?
No, it's like impossible. I'm not a child.
I lose to that shit all the time.
Oh my god. Who are you playing against?
Anyone, children, probably.
Oh, that's some Lolo ass shit.
Man, I can't help it.
That's gonna be a new segment this year, I think. Lolo ass shit.
Lolo ass shit is just sleep shit that I've done.
Yeah, always.
Shit, I can give you a couple right now if you want, really. There's enough of them. There's enough.
Alright, guys. Well, as you see, we are approaching fast. I'm gonna just drop it like it's hot, and we're coming.
Yep. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Are you gonna back the Butt Pirates this year?
I don't think so. I do not think
Are you
so.
gonna back a new team?
Yes.
Are you?
Is
Are
Bud
you
Pirates back?
Are you prepared? Yeah, of course. Are you prepared to back a commissioner before he drafts, or are you gonna wait to see the teams?
That's a good question, man. I'm not really sure. You think I should just back you off rip?
Back me, no.
You said the commissioner.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna win for a long time.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna clean up the ThugDog League for the next fucking decade.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your goal?
No, that's just a prophecy that's
Right.
set before me.
Okay. So that's where like most of your focus is going to be. That's where most of your wins are going to be.
I'm gonna coast over there. Same way I'm chilling on this fucking couch,
Right.
playing my fucking Pokemon. That's what we do, baby. Oh, speaking of Pokemon,
we got a trailer for you guys.
Yeah. As a thank you for sticking around through the off season and through this first episode for season 2. We're gonna premiere a very special film.
Yeah, actually,
very special film.
What? Fuck it. I think producers have been yelling at us about time, so
yeah,
be ready. The season is approaching soon, very soon. We out, baby.
Peace.
The 90s were a turning point in many aspects. The final frontier of a post-World War II world that was inching ever closer to the technological advances of the 21st century. When you look at the entirety of American history, you kind of get the sense that as a society, we're always building towards something, but we never really know what that something is. It starts back during the Industrial Revolution, and then it leads us through the rebuilding efforts after the Great Depression and World War II. And when it gets to the 90s, we're kind of in this spot where there are no major world wars. The economy is doing great, morale is high. It's kind of a culmination of the past 250 years of our history as we lead into the 21st century. So the 90s really turn out being this pivotal point for an entire young generation who, on one hand, they're learning how to use computers and digital electronics, but when they come home from school, they're still seeing black and white shows on Nick at Night every night. They were really on the front lines of what was coming. Society was in a real no man's land at this point, and pulp culture was ripe for the taking.
I remember the first time I got my first Pokemon card, and which was Sandshrew, obviously, from Lauren Martinez. Then the first time I ever played the Game Boy game would be Blue version, and that would be my buddy was stuck fighting Misty. All he had was Charmeleon because he's retarded. My name is Matty Ketchum. I am 33 years old. I was about 9 years old when I first played Pokemon. I was in the 4th grade. Never looked back. Picked it up. Played every game that they ever made, basically. As far as the main games, I didn't really strand all the way to like Pokemon puzzle games or whatever the fuck else they made. But I played a lot of them, Pokemon Unite, whatever other small ones they had. And then, as you've seen, I got it tatted on my body, so it's here to stay. So I have about 11 Pokemon tattoos on me right now. Shit, I could think of like 5 more Pokemon tattoos that I'm getting off rip, so. Yeah, my most recent tattoo, as you guys may have seen on the podcast. Squirtle Squad, bitches. Half of my back to the front is going to be a Charizard fighting a Garchomp. It's going to be a pretty big one. Like, I would just say, check the highest grossing media franchise list of all time. And you'll see that it's not Disney. It's not anything that Disney owns. It's fucking Pokemon. To put that into perspective, number 2 is Star Wars. That's been out since the fucking 70s. Star Wars, motherfuckers. I tell everybody, make sure you're getting your kids into Pokemon. Pokemon's here to stay. You know, there's still a new game every single year. They haven't missed a beat. Everything's only going up from here. As you see, some of the biggest YouTube stars in the world rocking Pokemon necklaces to their boxing matches. So,
Do you think Pokemon has changed your life for the better since it's been in your life?
I mean, what's not for the better? I mean, it made me the man I am today. So, how could it not be good? First of all, we need to make Pokemon real. Because then, that's the only thing that we're missing here. So, got my Game Boy laying around. And this fucking thing's older than my daughter. And even she played this shit. So, Pokemon, I'll never stop playing.
My favorite Pokemon game, I'm very nostalgic, so I'll have to go Pokemon Blue version. That was the first Pokemon game I ever played. I would love to cosplay as a Chansey. I think that would be really cool.
When you think about Pokemon, what's the first thing you think of?
When I think of Pokemon, the first thing I think of is hard work and determination to, catch them all. Hold on, sorry, I'm getting a call. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hello? No, listen, I can't come play Pokemon, okay? I'm doing an interview. For Pokemon. No, I'm not interviewing the Pokemon. I'll call you back. Okay, alright. Sorry about that. Sorry, we can keep going. Oh man, I remember booting that Game Boy up for the first time. It was a Game Boy Color, my first Game Boy, Pokemon Blue version, and you just turn it on and bloop, and then you just hear that theme song, and man, it just.
Could you give us a quick rendition of this Pokemon theme song?
Oh man, no, don't make me do that. Oh man. Dum 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 dum.
Star Wars, motherfucker. Star Wars, motherfucker. Star Wars, motherfucker. Star Wars, motherfucker. Shut up, motherfucker.
Then it goes through the rebuilding efforts after the Great Depression. You son of a bitch. So sad.
Star Wars, cocksucker. Star Wars, pickle licker. Star Wars, you ball. I went to call you a bald piece of shit. And I lost my mind. Oh, God, bro. Oh, this is gonna end up in some bloopers.